Welcome back to my channel, The Baking Diva, and a very Merry Christmas to all of you. Well, today I got a present, right? We're going to do something a little different today. I'm going to give all of you a present. Now you're saying, Diva, right, what kind of a present are you going to give us? Well, before I tell you, let me just say thank you for supporting my channel, and a big thank you for all my new subscribers. I really do appreciate all of you, more than you'll ever know. My channel means a lot to me. I have a lot of fun doing it. I love baking, and just knowing you're out there watching me, I can't tell you how much it really does mean to me. I love you all. Well, anyway, I just thought I'd do a, whatever you call it, you know, when you enter into a video, what do they call that? I don't remember. But anyway, a lot of you that follow me know that about a year ago, every Sunday, I was doing Shoutout Sunday, and I had a megaphone in my hand, and I shouted out some of the small channels that I started watching that I really enjoyed, and I wanted to spotlight them, and I wanted people to see what they were doing, because, you know, a lot of the small channels would get lost in YouTube land, right? Nobody can find us, and our channels can't grow. Well, oh, I know, a segue. That's what I meant. A segue with the present. So anyway, I stopped doing it for a few reasons. First of all, my megaphone broke. We tried everything. We took it apart, blah, blah, blah. Couldn't get it to work. Then, you know, we had some illness in the family, and it just got away from me. So maybe next year I'll have to purchase a new megaphone of sorts and start doing this again. But anyway, last week I was looking through some of the channels that YouTube recommends that you watch, and I came across a channel, and the channel's name was, or is, Victoria Richards. That's the content creator's name, and that's the name of her channel. So I thought it was interesting because she said she was making some kind of a Christmas cake. Sorry, the little bird in the background again. But she said she was making some type of a Christmas cake, and she said it was like a green Jello Christmas cake. And I thought, it didn't look like one of those poke cakes, so I wanted to investigate it. Well, I went over to her channel, and what she was doing is she was making a Christmas cake with her daughter. Now, her daughter was 2,000 miles away, so I don't know if they were doing it on Zoom or FaceTime, but they were both making the cake at the same time. And apparently, it's like a family Christmas tradition in their home to make this cake every year. And the daughter loves it. Oh, this bird, I'm so sorry. The daughter loves it, and the daughter wanted her to make the cake. So I thought, this is interesting. Let me check this out. But she's a very new creator. She really only has maybe a handful of subscribers on there. So anyway, I watched her video, and I really like her. I would say, her channel, she does baking, like me, sweet and savory, and she does a lot of shortcuts. You know, I call them hacks. Her channel's all about easy, not expensive, things like that. So some of her recipes, she'll start off with a cake mix and go from there. So it intrigued me. So I watched her make this cake, and she was talking about the ingredients that she was putting in it. And now I got sidetracked because you're saying, all right, well, what the heck was the present you were giving us? Well, I spoke to Victoria, and I told her I would love to make her cake on my channel. And of course, I would give her the credit for it, and I would put the link to her channel down in my description box. And hopefully all of you would go over there, show her some love, and subscribe to her channel and help it grow. There goes my grandfather clock in the background. Grandfather clock bird. Grandfather clock o'clock bird, hell. But anyway, so my present to you today is going to be Victoria's Christmas cake. Now, what's interesting about this is she said that she made this cake up herself 50 years ago. Now, she said she has a 52-year-old daughter. I don't know, that could be true, but she doesn't look more than 52 herself, so I'm not really sure. I know she lives in Arizona because when she saw my video with the snowstorm, she said it was like 75 by her, and she was flipping hamburgers. So, but she thought the snow looked really nice to see. So I'm going to make her cake today. I'm going to put the link down below in my description box to her channel for this cake. I hope you'll all go over there after you watch my video, and maybe you'll be as intrigued about this cake as I was. So what do you say we get started on this 50-year-old Christmas cake? So let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is an electric mixer. You can use your stand mixer or you can use a hand mixer. It's up to you. We're going to start off, like some of her recipes do, with a white cake mix. Has to be white. Can't be yellow. Has to be white. So I happen to have a Duncan Hines ones here. I don't remember. She might have had Pillsbury. It doesn't matter though. This is what's called a moist classic white Duncan Hines cake mix. So I'm going to put this in my mixer. It's very easy to do this cake too. Now also you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And for this cake you must use a Bundt pan. Now I just happen to be using this one I have here. It's nothing fancy. Just has a few little designs in it, and I sprayed it with non-stick spray. I used the one that also contained flour, but what you have to do is mainly, grease your pan. So I'm going to put that aside. All right. The next thing, let me just check my notes here because I want to make sure I'm doing this right. After I put the cake mix in, I'm going to add in there a half a cup of vegetable oil. And I will put the recipe down below in my description box for you. I'm also going to add to that 3 eggs. Put those in. And we're going to add 1 cup of water. Pretty easy so far, right? So we have that in there. All right, now I'm going to mix this until it's all combined. I have never heard of a cake like this with these ingredients in it. And I have a feeling you're not going to have heard of it either because she made it up. And I even Googled this and I searched around and I said, I don't see any cake with these ingredients that I'm going to show you. And that's why I was fascinated by it and I wanted to make it. So I'm going to incorporate all of this. Doesn't take very long to do. I'm actually almost done with all my Christmas baking. Every year, I say I'm not going to do as much, but I do. I have one more pie I want to make, and then I'll be finished. So let me get this all mixed up, and I'll show you what we do next. Okay, that looks pretty well combined. Now, I'm going to add to this 1 box of lime-flavored Jello. And I'm thinking to myself, lime for Christmas? But I'll go with it. And of course, it's going to make your cake green. So let me put in my package. I'm going to cut this baby open. I'll put this in to my cake batter mixture. Alrighty. Now, what comes next kind of threw me for a loop. It was pure almond extract. Pure almond extract. And she said to put in 1 full tablespoon of it. And you know, if you watch me, almond extract is my favorite. But I thought to myself, I don't know, what does almond extract and lime Jello taste like with the white cake mix? So we're gonna find out. So let me get a full heaping tablespoon of this almond extract in there. And then I'm going to continue to mix that together. The lovely shade of Christmas green. That looks like it's mixed very well. I should also tell you that Victoria has children and grandchildren. I'm not sure how many she has, but I know in some of her recipes she's even put on there something about baking with Nana or something like that. And some of her recipes are interesting. Like one I know she has on there for thyme. That's like, you know, the seasoning, the herb. Thyme cornmeal pound cake. She has one on there. Oh, this, she loves Starbucks coffee. So she has a pound cake on there, or a cake. It's called guava passion cake. And on there, or a cake, it's called guava passion cake. And she makes it with some of the guava drink from Starbucks. Yeah. Another one she had on there, oh, let me look for it because I wanted to make it. Oh, where's the other one I'm trying to find that she made? Oh, I can't seem to find it here. But it was really good. It was made with, oh, here it is. It's called a caramel frappuccino Heath Bar brownies. And she makes them with, I believe, a drink from Starbucks also. So you can tell she likes Starbucks. All her recipes are easy. They have very few ingredients and they're fun to make. So I think I'm gonna love her channel and I hope you all will too. So what are we doing next? And this is interesting also. Let me take my beater off here. Oh, come on, beater, be nice. There you go. And what I did do also, now what we need is a Bundt pan. Let me move this over too. We need your greased Bundt pan. Whoopsie, I hope you can see that. Now, what's another surprise that's going into this cake? Well, maraschino cherries. And I love maraschino cherries. When I was a little kid, my dad used to put them in a glass with a little ginger ale, and I think there was a grenadine in there that made it pink, and we thought we were hot shots. We thought we were, you know, having a real cocktail. We're going to take these maraschino cherries, and I'm going to place them in the bottom of this pan. I'm going to leave a distance between them, but I'm going to place all the cherries on the bottom of the pan. You know, these are pitted maraschino cherries. So let me do that now. Love maraschino cherries, and the smell of them is yummy. So I'm just going to start placing them all around the bottom of this Bundt pan. All right, so I'm putting my cherries all in the bottom. Let me see how many I have in there. I have about, I don't know, 12 or 13. I'm afraid to hold this up. I don't think you're going to see it. No, the cherries are going to move. But anyway, you get the idea. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cake batter and I'm going to pour it gently, covering all of these cherries. You can see how nice and Christmassy green that is. Not too dark, not too light. Perfect. So here we go. Go gently because I can see the cherries are starting to move around a little bit, but there's not much you can do about that as long as they're covered. Put this in here. Here we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my 350 degree oven for 45 minutes. You can test it with a toothpick, but from what Victoria's told me, it's probably going to bake a good 45 minutes. Not 40, 45. So let me get this baby in the oven. I'll be back when I take it out, put it on a plate, cool it, and wait till I show you what we're going to do at the end. So stay tuned. All right, here's the cake. I baked it for exactly 45 minutes. It slid right out of the Bundt pan. And all the cherries that I put in the bottom of the pan, you can see here that now they're on the top of the cake. It smells delicious, but I want to decorate this baby for you. Now, Victoria decorated hers beautifully. I'm going to try to do mine similar, but not exact because I couldn't get what I needed. So I, in the dollar store, purchased these little poinsettias, and I just cut them. I left a little stem in. She had a few big poinsettias on there, which I like better, but couldn't find them. So I'm going to start putting a few of these in the cake and seeing how I like it. And then I'll show you what we're going to do next. See that? You don't have to be an artist. You can just place them in any way you want. I think it's nice to do some on maybe one side of the cake. Look at that. I'm going to turn it around because I have to put another one in. And oh, how pretty. Look at this. So I have 3 small ones here. I'll turn it back around. Isn't that pretty? Now I think on this side, I'm going to just put a couple more. Let me see. I'll put this one maybe over here. That looks pretty. And let me see what else I have here. The pickings were slim in the dollar store, so I bought what I could. But wait till you see how we're going to do this. Oh, that one doesn't have a stem. I'll use this one. Put that right in there. Okay, that looks good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take confectioner's sugar and I'm going to sprinkle it all over the cake and the flowers. Wait till you see how beautiful it looks. They're going to look like snow on the flowers. Oh, how beautiful. Look at that. Oh, jeez. How pretty. Go all the way around. Look at that. Love it, love it, love it. Now I can see why she calls this her Christmas cake. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. Cameraman just came in to help me do a close-up. Hi, cameraman.
Hello, Diva.
Do you think this looks beautiful?
It looks very wintry.
Looks pretty, doesn't it? And we still have snow outside from our storm. So you can put as much on or as little as you want, but I love it. I love it on the poinsettias. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. I can't wait to take a picture of it. It's too pretty to eat. Let me hold it up for the cameraman. And I'll take a still. Oh, I love it. Can you see that, cameraman? The 50-year-old Christmas cake. Now, as much as I hate to cut it, I'm going to cut a little sliver because I have to taste this because I don't know what it tastes like either. So, before I cut it, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you want to see more of these fun videos, go down below and hit that subscribe and the little bell next to it till it says all, and it's free, and whenever I have a new video up, you'll just get a notification. So I'm going to cut one over here. I think I'm going to cut it so that over to the side. No, it doesn't matter. So my guests won't notice. They're going to notice anyway. Oh, look at that. It's green. Oh, it feels very moist. It's still warm. Take it out of here. Oh, look at that. Let me hold that up for the cameraman. Look at that, cameraman. Can you see it? It smells good. Can you smell it over there?
Of course.
Okay, let me pick this up. I forgot a fork. I'm going to take a little piece of it, and I'll let you know what I think it tastes like. Oh. It's delicious. trying to decide what flavors I have in there. I can taste the almond, definitely. I can taste the lime Jello, but not a lot of it. Just a hint of it. I don't know. I'm not really a drinker, but I guess it could be similar to when you make a cocktail, right, Tim? And you put a little of this in and a little of that until it comes out just the way you like it and it tastes good. So I give this, look how moist it is. I like it. I like it. I can see why it's a tradition at their home on Christmas. So, turn this around so you can see it. So, thanks everybody for stopping by and watching me make Victoria's 50-year-old Christmas cake. Don't forget, at the end of this video, go on over and check out her channel. Tell her the Baking Diva sent you. Show her a little love. And definitely make this. You saw how easy it was to make. What a showstopper, right? Okay, so everyone, have a wonderful Christmas. Love you all. Be safe, be well. And I will see you all very soon. Toodles!